Notebooks less than £2 are hard to find, but Sony now offers the Vaio Pro 11 with a thickness of just 17mm and a weight of just 860 grams without sacrificing much computing power. Thus, Sony has integrated a brand new ultra-low voltage Haswell CPU, the Core i5 4200U, with 128GB of SSD storage and 4GB of RAM. An interesting aspect of this laptop is its chassis, which is made of carbon and is quite sturdy. Only the keyboard surface sags when pressure is applied. The screen, however, cannot be bent as easily. The hinges could have kept the display a little tauter, as screen shaking cannot be avoided in some situations. 2x USB 3.0 ports, a card reader, an HDMI port and an audio port. It's not much, but that's okay for such a thin notebook. At least the ports were chosen wisely and are positioned towards the rear of the sides for easy accessibility. Wireless communication doesn't disappoint. Bluetooth 4.0, NFC and even Wi-Fi support up to the latest 802.11 AC standard are on board. If you're looking for security features or easy end-user maintenance, you'll be disappointed. The Ultrabook offers neither a fingerprint reader nor a TPM module and cannot be easily opened to swap out components. If you're typing a lot, you'll enjoy the backlit keyboard, but at the same time you might be disappointed when it comes to feedback. The poor key stiffness leads to a somewhat unsatisfying typing experience. The touchpad, on the other hand, works reliable and is quite spacious. The 11.6-inch matte screen of the Vaio Pro 11 offers a resolution of 1920 x 1080 pixels based on IPS technology and can be ordered with optional touchscreen functionality. This means you'll get very good viewing angles with a rather high average display brightness of 334 candela per square meter. Unfortunately, display brightness will sink to about 175 candela per square meter when running on batteries, so using the laptop in the open is not as much fun. On the other hand, color reproduction of the triluminous display is above average at about 80% coverage of the sRGB's color space. The thermal design power of the recent Haswell ULV CPUs has been reduced to 15 watts, but the Intel Core i5 4200U still offers solid performance for most scenarios. The dual-core processor supports hyperthreading and turbo boost, which means it can handle 4 threads simultaneously and can boost from its standard 1.6 GHz clock up to 2.6 GHz if necessary. If running on batteries, the full potential of the CPU and GPU is available. If you require full speed from both the CPU and GPU at the same time, however, both clock speeds will drop significantly. All in all, the system is quite balanced. We could not find any bottlenecks that would have slowed the system. The 128GB SSD is super fast and accelerates the boot up sequence. The graphics card, an Intel HD Graphics 4400, is even fast enough to play many modern games. High-end titles like Bioshock Infinite at 1080p are still out of reach, but the GPU is sufficient if you're satisfied with Diablo 3 or StarCraft 2 at lower resolution and details. Our review model produced an abnormal rattling sound coming from the fan, but that might just be a unique problem with our unit. Otherwise, the fan is almost silent during idle usage, though as soon as you need some minor power, it becomes noticeably louder, up to 44.6 decibel at maximum system load. Surface temperatures are not a problem here, as the notebook stays quite cool. Although maximum chassis temperature can be in the 50 degrees range, you'll hardly ever experience this. Typical day-to-day usage is more likely to lead to temperatures in the 40s instead. Good battery runtimes complete our round of good impressions from the Sony Vaio Pro 11. Other positive aspects are the high-quality workmanship, good display, keyboard backlighting and the low weight. On the negative side, there is the low brightness when running on batteries, the bending keyboard base and the unsteady fan noise. All in all, the Sony Vaio Pro 11 is a very interesting device for fans of ultra-mobile laptops. As always, you'll find the full review on notebookcheck.net.